Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amy Marietta. I hope you are all doing well, relatively well, considering what is going on in the world right now. I know it can be really scary and it can feel overwhelming. Just know the professionals are doing everything they can to get this virus under control and slow this pandemic, and that is all we can do. The only options we have are to be positive or be negative, and you can be part of the solution or you cannot be. And this is really bad. You need to be part of the solution and think about others. This is a really important time. All you have to do is stay inside. That's literally what people dream about, is just being forced to stay inside, and now you have it. So like, just take advantage of this time, and please do not go out into public unless you have to. The only places you should be going are the doctors, grocery shopping, or toilet paper hunting. Be a responsible citizen, be a good person of the world. Yeah, so also I'd like to take this time to say this disease and a lot of other diseases that have taken out a lot of people are because humans eat animals, and it's usually weird animals. Like this one they think is bats. In the Philippines they said the Chinese pay a lot of money for the pangolin, which is, it's like an anteater with scales, and they just want these exotic animals to eat. And it's just like, stop eating weird animals. I just like can't believe I even have to talk about that. I am plant-based, but I'm not gonna push that on you, but just stop eating weird shit, and maybe big stuff like this that's really harmful to the world and kills thousands of people and ruins people's lives wouldn't exist. That's all. No shade. That's it. Okay, so let's get started. Over 50 fun, I didn't count them exactly, and they're all gonna kind of go into each other, but these are the 50-ish things that you can do at home during this self-quarantine because you're a responsible citizen. Go you. As humans, we are programmed in a way where we have this like need for purpose and sense of importancy. So the best way to kind of fulfill that is to get up and have a routine. It can be a 5-minute routine, an hour routine, whatever, but I find it best to kind of time block my days. So say from like 8 to 9 is like make coffee, meditate, write my to-do list for the day, whatever. And then from 9 to 10, answer emails, and then 10 to 11, so you kind of get my drift. Time blocking your day really, really helps, and keeping you on a schedule will help prevent you from going crazy. So get up, shower, get ready for the day. It also helps if you get dressed up like you're going somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna start out and kind of have these in different categories. So you can FaceTime your family and friends, catch up, make sure everyone's good. If your grandparents need anything, help them. If you have any friends who you're on bad terms with, this is a really good time to make up and see a bigger picture. This has happened for me the past couple years with friends who I had, and we were really close, and then we kind of went our separate ways. Almost all of them have reached back out. Yeah, it's just kind of like a beautiful thing being able to have those people in your life again, because bad blood is never good, and it never does any good, and it just takes up negative energy that you don't need in your life. So good vibes. Watch YouTube videos. YouTube is a really great way to learn so much. There's so much information on the internet because there's so many creators, and there's literally thousands of hours being uploaded daily. So it's a really good place to kind of, you know, get lost and learn a lot. I learned so much about like places I want to travel, other cultures. When I was studying Italian, I would watch Italian movies on there. You can learn anything you want on YouTube. You can learn how to braid. You could do like braid tutorials, or like learn how to do your makeup. I have a ton I can link for you guys. You can watch TED Talks. TED Talks are always really inspiring and informative and really great for your brain. I love watching Ancient Aliens, or like anything that has to do with aliens and UFOs. There's been so many more sightings lately, guys. Like, I don't know if you saw the live stream NASA, and there was a like weird object, and then all of a sudden it just like took off and had like green flames. So it was like obviously UFO or rocket, or like something that was not, you know, man-made. It was like definitely otherworldly. And even the guys who were like doing the live stream, like were talking in code. So it was like they were saying the coordinates of it. Anyways, it's a whole other thing you could freak out about if you'd like. You can binge watch shows. This is a really great time to watch any shows you've been putting off, or if there's like a classic you haven't seen, like Pretty Woman is one of my favorites that I like to rewatch sometimes. So if you haven't seen it, watch that one. I want to do like a hair tutorial for Julia Roberts' hair in that, because it is everything. Anyways, watching classics. This is a good time to watch Star Wars so you can understand the backstory of Baby Yoda. I might need to rewatch Star Wars. I watched it when I was younger, but I feel like I maybe need like a refresher. There's so many TV shows out now that you can watch and get caught up on. Netflix, HBO, Hulu, Amazon movies. It's endless. Get a subscription if you don't already have one. It's something that's totally worth it, especially during this time. Binge watch it. This is also a really good time to online shop because the economy is hurting really badly, and this is a time where if you have disposable income, this is a time to spend it and support your local shops and stores and restaurants. Don't just like stop spending your money unless you need to. This is a really good time to go and shop and keep the economy going because we need to get through this together. So, speaking of spending money, I just went and bought some plants because plants in your home have so many benefits. They get rid of toxins, they're good for your mental health, they make you feel more calm, they make your space look more alive. If you can't be outdoors a lot, bring the indoors in and get some nice house plants. Cactus are really good, snake plants, aloe, fiddle leaf trees. And when you buy the plants, make sure you do research on how to take care of them because you don't want them to die, and you can learn so much because each plant is so different in how much water it needs and sunlight and temperature and all those fun things. So plants. You can buy one of my silk scarves that I have for my ethical and sustainable silk scarf line, but I'll put some photos, and you can use code FAMLA for 20% off now until whenever this is over. So yeah, go shop them. I'd really appreciate it. Small businesses need love right now more than anything. Support your locals, support small businesses. Another great way to keep circulating money is to find organizations to donate to. This is really, really important because so many people are being affected, and if you have anything you can donate, please donate it. There are so many people who have bills to pay and they won't be able to pay them. They're short on food. Donate to important causes. Also, animal shelters. Learn how to cook. I don't know how to cook, but now I'm learning because this is a great time to learn. So learn how to make granola bars, and maybe you meal prep to save you time during the week, even though you have a lot of time, but it saves you the mess, you know, because like I personally hate cleaning up the mess after I cook. That's why I don't like to cook, is because the time and then the cleaning that I wouldn't have had to do if I just ordered out. Anyways, I know it's better sometimes to just cook for yourself. So you can learn how to make a latte. I learned from my sister. She steeped a bag of yogi chai all day, and then almond milk, she made it into a latte, and then she put like some vegan cocoa whip in it. Oh my god, it was so good. So learning how to make latte, or like perfecting your coffee art, or maybe this is the time where you buy like the coffee drip thing, the fancy one on Amazon, and then you figure it out. That's fun. Coffee. Always need coffee daily. You can learn how to make cocktails. I know we all have a cocktail book somewhere in our house with like all these recipes. I definitely do. I just need to find it. Start making cocktails. The Quarantini is the most popular right now on social media. That's one where it's just vodka, I think, or gin, and the emergency or like vitamin C packet. I don't know how good that would taste. I probably wouldn't recommend that one, but maybe have the vitamin C as like your chaser or something. I don't know. But this is a really good time to practice making cocktails. And I know most of us have like cocktail shakers laying around at home that like someone gave us as a gift, and it's usually just like decoration. So maybe put it to use, you know? Okay, now I'm going into the more productive stuff. So this is like cleaning your home, reorganizing, that type of vibe. First thing, you can organize your home. Start with the kitchen and reorganizing your Tupperware drawers, your junk drawer. I'm obsessed with the Container Store. I'll probably go get some of that stuff to reorganize. Reorganizing and getting rid of stuff that you don't need anymore. You can donate it to Goodwill or whatever. Just stuff you don't need, get rid of. Organize your spices. Really important. Organize your fridge and clean it out. My mom used to always make us do this when we were little, so I've carried that onto adulthood. And to clean your fridge, you take everything out, you wipe it down, spray it, make sure it's all clean, and then put everything back in. And that's it. And make sure it's all organized. Wash your sheets next. Make sure to put some extra fabric softener in there so they smell really yummy and extra fluffy. And then wash clothes. Make sure your hamper is under control. Something I always do when I get home from a trip is I spray down my suitcase, because I have a rolling one, and I also have another one that I put in the washer, but the rolling one, I will spray it and get the wheels and make sure it is clean, because you're rolling it through an airport And you just need to be extra careful with that kind of stuff, you know? So it's like so gross when I see people put their suitcases on their bed. It's like, oh, I really hope you cleaned it. So gross. Please do clean that. Oh, stop it. Go and organize your car. I still need to do this. I keep so much shit in my car. I live in LA, so we basically live out of our car. I have so many clothes in there that I need to just donate or give to my sister, whatever. Go organize your car, wash it, deep clean it, vacuum it, make sure it is good to go. This is like a great time to do stuff that you always want to do, but it's like last on your list. Do those things. Order some furniture, maybe IKEA furniture, and put it together. This is a great time. Speaking of organization, say you want to get a new like closet situation, whatever, or a new organizer for your shoes. This is a great time to organize, rearrange your clothes, and there's always YouTube videos on how to assemble too in case you can't follow the instructions, but I digress. Just deep clean your home. Deep clean everything, like dust, vacuum. Make sure the place is spotless because you are living here now and you will go crazy if it is not, if you're a sane person. I cannot stand a dirty home, especially because I spend so much time here. Organize the necklaces, organize the rings, and don't forget to recycle. This is a great time to set up your recycle bins and actually recycle. It is so important, you guys. Something that always helps me and is so important is lighting a candle and always having one going. Usually in each room because I'm super weird about it, but wood candles are really good. You can get those at like Target or anywhere. Yeah, candles, super important, and they make such a difference. Get a scent that like everyone in your home will like, and you should get something that's like more calming, lavender, maybe something like lemongrass or like amber, something, you know, a little more neutral, but still brings a vibe. Speaking of things at home, rearrange your home. Put the couch in a different place. Maybe you put the books in a different section. Maybe you get a new lamp. Maybe you put a mirror somewhere else to make it seem more spacious. You know, there's so many things you can do to your home. One of my favorite places to get home ideas is Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I could get lost in Pinterest for literally days. So if you have free time, go into Pinterest. You can follow my account. I will link it. It's amazing. So much stuff on there. And then once you are done going through and reorganizing and finding things that don't spark joy anymore and you put them in a bag, then you can go and donate that. So make a donate bag and then go and donate it. All you have to do is drop it off. I don't know if they're all open, but either way, make the donate bag, have it ready, and do not forget to go donate it. Okay, now I'm gonna get onto the more artsy things and creative things, things that we do for fun. This is a great time to paint, to finish that painting that you've had and you started at one time when you felt really creative and then you stopped it. This is a time to finish the painting, finish the drawing, and then frame it and put it in your home. Whatever, or don't, just get creative. Maybe you cut out things from magazines and make a collage like you did when you were 13. The possibilities are endless. This is also a really great time to read. I love Elizabeth Gilbert. You can play board games or do puzzles. This is a great time for Monopoly or Cards Against Humanity. Great game, funny, will make you laugh. Not as good for families, but non-family is great. If you have kids, or even if you don't, this is a great time for crafts or scrapbooking. I used to scrapbook all the time. That's actually how I got started with blogging because I was like, what do I love to do? And I love putting like photos together, and my favorite place to go and spend money when I was little was Michael's, and I would just get all of the scrapbook stickers and frames and pages, and I have so many scrapbooks at home. But it's fun and it's something you can look back on and they're memories. You can relive those moments and it's beautiful. So make family albums. Maybe you just make one online where it's like you just put in the photos and then they make it and send it to you. Also a good option. Maybe you go through old family videos. Maybe you make a video from the videos. Maybe you interview your grandparents and it's something you can always look back at. So animals are loving this time. Take this time to really spend time with your animal, and maybe you train it and teach it new tricks. Maybe you could teach it to like roll over, and make sure you take your dog for walks to get fresh air and a little bit of vitamin D. This is a great time to learn a new language. Learn that new language you've been saying you were gonna learn for years. My favorite app to learn new languages is Duolingo because it makes it fun, easy, quick, basic, and you learn. Do that. Maybe you watch movies in other languages. Like I just started watching a show in Italian and then they have subtitles. It's called My Brilliant Friend. It's on season 2. So if you study studied Italian, you want to brush up on it, that's the best way to. Another fun thing to do is to have a spa day and just treat yourself. Do a hair mask, do a face mask, paint your nails, do a body scrub, whatever makes you feel good, do that. Bubble baths, CBD bubble baths, maybe with wine. Stuff that's just gonna make you feel good, you know, and relax and happy. Don't forget to floss and brush your tongue. This is a great time to brush your tongue, people. Also a great time to dye your hair, because if you dye your hair and you hate it, no one's really gonna see it. Obviously, listen to music. Music always puts people in better moods. I have playlists if you want. They're happy vibes, so. And I have them for different occasions. You can follow them if you want. I don't know. Don't hate me for saying this, but it's a great time to learn TikTok dances. TikTok is the new Instagram. Sorry, Instagram. But TikTok is funny, and it's an app that makes people laugh and feel good and like inspired. I really like TikTok. I'm obviously still on Instagram, but TikTok is so much more addicting. I just really like it. There's dances, there's trends, there's challenges that you can do. Love TikTok, highly recommend it. Learn a dance, upload it, get obsessed, watch other people's, watch mine. I'll link it for you. It's just my name, Amy Marietta. Yeah, fun. Okay, this is super important, and I know a lot of people are going crazy because gyms all shut down, but do at-home workouts. My favorite is Pamela's. I love her workouts. I've been doing them every day, just like an ab one, a butt one. Do them. They're like 10 to 20 minutes. They don't require any weights, no equipment. It's just you and your mat, and it burns and they make you feel good. Do something, be active. Don't just sit on the couch all day, because then you will start feeling really sad and not have all the endorphins that you need to function as a happy human. You could also have a karaoke night. Don't make your neighbors hate you, but karaoke nights are fun. And that also goes hand in hand with drinking games. Maybe it's beer pong. Maybe you make a beer pong table. This is a great time to smoke weed and get creative ideas. Sorry if it's not legal in your state, but I'm sure you could still find it. Also, try some new positions in sex. It's a great time to have sex. Maybe teach your boyfriend something. Maybe he teaches you something. I don't know. Just get creative. Take your time. Use protection. We don't need a ton of corona babies. The world is already overpopulated, but... Okay, now I'm gonna get to the part that is extra productive. This is a great time to start a side hustle. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, or maybe a podcast, or maybe a website and a blog. Start writing. Maybe you just publish your ideas and thoughts on Medium. Maybe you want to start selling stuff on Amazon. This is a great time to start that side hustle and get another stream of income to set yourself up for a more financially stable future. When you go through all your clothes and you organize them, maybe there's some that you want to sell on Depop or Poshmark. Those are great streams of income. I make like at least a couple thousand a month just by selling my clothes on those websites. Sell things you don't wear anymore. Maybe you start flipping stuff, or maybe you start going to vintage stores, not now because you're supposed to stay inside, but in the future, and selling them. Maybe you buy stuff on eBay and then flip it. There's so many things, so many ways to make money on the internet. This one sucks, but it's a must. Pay your taxes. I know, it sucks. It's not fun, but it's something that we all have to do. I'm pretty sure they're still due in April. I don't think that they pushed the date back. Maybe they did. I don't know. If you guys know, put it in the comments below. But pay your taxes or get your tax refund, whatever it is. Just file them. And if you have a business, do all those filings. I still have to do it. Just file them. Get your paperwork done, get it under control, get organized. It's a great time to make a financial plan. So set your financial goals, how much you want to make, how much you want to save. If you want to invest in something, maybe it's a good time to buy stocks, maybe it's a good time to buy land for you. It just depends on your situation, where you live, etc. Start looking into those things and planning and setting yourself up for a comfortable future once again. Because the goal is financial freedom. That's essentially financial freedom and happiness, and like, you know, find love and whatever, all of those other things. This is also a really good time to meditate and reflect. Write down all of your goals for the next 5 years, the next 10 years. Make your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 2-year plan, whatever plan you want to make. This is a really, really good time to plan and to manifest it and write it down, make the list, write a plan of action, and start going towards your big picture goals. Really, really important. You can make a list of things you were grateful for. I started doing this in my 5-minute journal. I love it. Made it part of my morning routine. So every morning I would wake up, write 3 things you're grateful for. I talked about it in a previous video. video. And then also you can write things you want to manifest and things you want to change in your life. So maybe it's finding a new place to live. Maybe it's picking up a side hustle to have another stream of income, because Bill Gates taught us we need 7 streams of income. Going through your phone and deleting stuff you don't need anymore. I promise there is definitely stuff on there you do not need anymore, and you definitely need space. Like, who doesn't need more space? I am always running out of space. I either need to just upgrade it or delete stuff. Go through your phone, delete it, delete contacts you don't need anymore, go through your emails, delete the spam, answer everything, unsubscribe from emails. Also a great thing. I don't know about you, but I've been getting an email from every single company I ever came across, and they've been letting me know how they're handling COVID-19, and I just don't really care. Alright, the last one I have for you guys is to just sleep. Get your full 8 hours, maybe 9. It's a great time to just let your body rest. So do everything you can to prevent your body from freaking out, because stress really does affect our bodies and your immune system, and you just really need your immune system to be in tip-top shape right now. A way to do that, which I do, and it's really, really important, is the wellness formula, and also like fresh juices. You can get it at Whole Foods, and it is the best. I swear by wellness formula. It's not expensive. You just get it. You take 6 of them twice a day, and it gets your immune system into tip-top shape. Anytime I've felt like I've started to get sick or like got a little sick, it's gotten rid of it in 24 hours. I swear. I swear by this stuff. That is it for my list of things to do while you are quarantined, self or mandatory. So hope that was helpful for you guys. I hope you stay positive through this really tough time on society. It will get better, and you just need to trust the professionals who are working constantly on this. So just be patient, be a positive influence, be positive to others and kind to others. Please stop fighting over toilet paper. Don't be so rude. Don't cut people off in lines. Don't be like so desperate. Don't fill your entire house with toilet paper. Nobody shits that much. Be a good citizen, please. To the Karens of the world, stop being such a bitch to the managers. They're doing their best to restock the shelves. Do you guys like my nails? I love them. Lucy did them. She does house calls, so my nails will be staying fresh during this time, and my lashes. And if you live in LA, she can do yours too. Do it and tell her that I sent you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment any questions or feedback you have below. And that's it. Bye. And don't forget to shop my silk scarves. They're amazing. They're beautiful. They're high quality, ethical, and sustainable. Do things that make you happy. Do things for your health. Do things for others, like staying your ass at home. That's all.